I am off on an adventure, and I'll be the first to admit that it's nothing like I planned. So, it's very wet and muddy, and I'm not going to step out of Elvis because I'm going to track all the mud back in. But what I will do is say that finally, after driving for absolutely miles, I have found some nice scenery. Sort of up there. How well you can see it. We're going to do a bit of a road drive now. So the plan originally was going to be that I was going to drive down, well, I was aiming for Brecon Beacons, and I thought, well, there's a few places I can stop, and I did a lot of research into it. I'd like to pretend that I was, I don't know, it was a difficult one because I had this idea in my mind of exactly the video that I wanted to create. And the scenery, the lighting, nothing was right. So I just kept going and kept going. And I've now gone way past Brecon and I'm heading towards Aberystwyth. I can't find, from doing any research, anywhere to stay tonight. I'm literally driving blind, hopefully, whatever you want to say. It's about, I think, 40 minutes to Aberystwyth from where I am right now. So I'm going to get back on the road. It really is the adventure of all adventures. I've got some food, plenty of gas. I'm certainly all right for a night, maybe two, but I'd like to do some proper filming on this trip, and it's going to... Let's have a look. Well, this is rather nice. I'm going to have to share this. So the light is actually going. It is setting behind the mountain, hill, whatever it is. And this is not a bad place to have found that is actually quite inspirational. And that's what I was looking for. And I think what I will do is try and find somewhere to stay now, because this is a really, really good place to base from. If I could find somewhere that I could do filming tomorrow, bit of good luck with the weather, and somewhere to stay tonight, that'd be really good. So let's have a look at the Britstop book and see what we can find. Let's have a look. So I'll examine this first. I might have to put the camera down when I do it. 2 hands needed. See what I can find, and if not, I'll look on the internet. That's the word, and try and find an actual campsite. Wish me luck. I'll see you in a sec. Okay, slight change of plan. There's absolutely no signal at all, so I don't even know where I am. I'm just gonna have to keep going and see what I can find. So again, wish me luck. Oh, that is most definitely good. Elvis. That is a sign. Oh, wow. I am sorry I ever doubted this. This is absolutely fantastic. Right, so I found this place. Now the name is in Welsh, obviously, and I've lost the thing. I'll find what it is in a minute, but it's something that I can't pronounce due to my own ignorance and arrogance. For no other reason. I will try, but I've tried to pronounce Welsh place names in the past, and it's got me into trouble. But yes, so Elvis is here, nicely in the corner. There's a main road here, but you know, I'm happy to wake up to that, and there's more hills there and more behind, and a pub there. So I think I am going to be okay, and I should put the gas on and get myself settled in. And I did say I would wander over and have some food later, but they're fine for me to stay. I don't get bothered if I even eat, but I'm going to, because I think that's respectful. So I will go and put the gas on, and I'll do a bit more to camera in a second. Right, gas is on. I'm going to try and get some batteries charged, because today I've gone through batteries like you wouldn't believe. 2 of those are flat, 1 I've used, and I've no idea if that's flat or charged. And then the one that's in the camera at the moment has got 18%, so I'm running really, really low. But I was trying to be very, very careful, because I'm away for 2 more whole days, and I need to make sure my number 1 priority is that my laptop stays charged, and that has to run off the 240 volt AFRI power station. I must still be in contact, obviously, for the clinic, for work. So it's quite a nice trip, in as much as it's the first time I've been able to go away just me. I mean, I love spending time with Noah, everybody knows that. But this is the first time I've been away to do sort of a thinking trip after giving up the funerals for good, and I have now. Will I do one ever again? I don't know. I was ready for a break, and I was also ready, you know, Helen actually pointed this out. There was a time when if somebody says, oh, can you do something in 2, 3, 4 weeks, whenever it was, my answer would always be, well, if it's really important, then I'll book the day out. But if it's not absolutely 100% important, but only sort of, you know, sort of medium important, then we need to see whether I've got a funeral booked in for that day. And I don't have to do that anymore, and that is so, so relieving. I mean, it was how my life worked, another space, another time, and all of that. But, you know, whatever I do ministry-wise, and I will in the future, something else will come across. I don't know what yet, but it is nice. Right, I have put the gas on. I'm going to boil a kettle full of water so I can have a hot water bottle just in the background. I'm going to put the central heating on very, very low, just frost setting, so that kicks in a bit later. Yeah, I'm going to get set up. So, and then I'm going to check my clinic email. I will see you shortly. Right, I don't know whether you can see, but I'm a little bit covered in spots of rain. I just went and had a lovely meal. God, I'm getting so middle-aged. I had, and I know someone's out there going to be saying, what do you mean getting? I had a mixed grill. A mixed grill and a pint of lager shandy, of which I only drank half, and ate half the mixed grill. Couldn't eat any of the chips, my word. I mean, I had a couple. They were really, really nice, and they were actually just like my mum used to make them. So if Mum's watching, they weren't like normal pub chips. They were just, really, really nice. So anyway, I had that, absolutely stuffed, settled my bill, and so for less than 30 quid, I've eaten, I'm stuffed to capacity, and I've got a lovely evening ahead of me in Elvis. So I'm just doing that for a hot water bottle. That's now going to be for breakfast. I cooked some sausages earlier, which I'm going to just let cool, and then they'll be for breakfast time. A little bit of washing up to do. Oh, the chores of domesticity. But yes, struggling to breathe again now, so a bit of Olbus oil, I think, and yeah, get my pyjamas on. I'll be back momentarily. So something I did just want to share. Might be the most exciting thing that I've said all year. I've managed to find a suitable charger so that I can charge the GoPro batteries, because I needed a USB end to a C charger. Now, that might not be the most exciting thing in the world, but I had one and it broke. That was actually in the GoPro one, and I didn't realise. All the ones I've got are C to C, and they plug into these 3-pin ones, so I would have had to have used the big power station, and I really am trying to save that 240 volt so that I can change my laptop, charge my laptop. Charge my laptop, this cold again. So important that doing this and travelling around and you know, this whole project is all dependent on you know, sort of still being able to run the clinic from wherever I am. That's very important. So right, kettle is boiled, and I'm going to do my hot water bottle. Then I'm going to get into bed and switch the battery over, and I might do a bit more to camera shortly.